Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, and I got some Beauty BigBang to check out today. A couple of plates. I just told them to send me their choice. I didn't choose any of it. This is what they sent me. So let's see if I can actually do something, because I'm a little nervous with what's coming after these plates. But here is XL 100. And it looks like a lot of, kind of like fairy space. Oh, look, there's a little spaceman floating around in the stars. A dragonfly in a geometric. So, I mean, this is kind of the thing that we're seeing a lot of right now from all the companies. Hello? Some roses, a couple standing in. That's just like getting married in outer space. Going to the moon to get married. XL 101. This one, oh, this one will be fantastic for all you long nailed girls, the ones that, you know, when you got nails this long and everybody says, oh, I don't have any plates that fit my nails. These definitely will. Some really pretty images. And they are set up so that you can, you know, if your nails aren't that long, you can use little portions of the plate. All right, now what I'm nervous about, this, a bunch of pigment powders. And I believe they are reflective. And I don't even know what that is. I've never seen it before. I've never used it. It's really kind of sandy in there. But I've got several colors. And I'm gonna just, I think it is this one and this one that are reflective. So like, you know, like bicycle reflective. If it light hits it, it reflects the light. I don't know what to do with it, actually. I mean, these I think are just pigment powders. So I guess, sorry, I keep knocking the phone. I guess I'm just gonna treat them like regular pigment powders and see what we can do with them. I'm just not sure. So I've got several colors, but this one leaked a little bit. That's not a big deal. This is like a peachy orange color. I don't know. I don't know what to do. We'll figure it out. So on my nails, I have a polish I haven't used for years. I bought this years ago and I loved it at the time, and I just have not grabbed it. And it's I Love Nail Polish Rosewater, and it is such a pretty silver hollow with a pink shift to it. And I just love this color. I was putting it on, I was thinking, oh wow, I always love this. This is so pretty. All the I Love nail polishes that I have quite a few holos. Really love them. They were like the first ones I ever got into, the first holos I ever tried, and I just think they're beautiful. I'm gonna grab a couple of Beauty BigBang stampers I have that I use quite often. This is the original. This is the first one I ever got from Beauty BigBang, and I still have it. I still use it. It still works great. In fact, it's kind of scratched up because I use it usually for pigment powders or holo powders, so I think I'll save that one to use for that. Well, let's just grab this one for now. I'm going to use a little bit off of both plates, I think. Let's just show you a couple of images and so you can see what they look like. Very pretty. Ooh, that's super cute. Like the heart. Nice pickup, clear images. I do like these plates. I feel like they are, you know, with Born Pretty and Maniology, they're just nice plates. The images I've never had issues with. They always pick up nice. You have to pick up so much polish. Ooh, that is a cactus. Those are cactuses on the moon. Maybe that's just the sky in the background. I don't know. So those are much clearer. So I know some of you are asking, where'd you get that giant stamper? Truly, if you're not swatching a bunch of plates, you just don't need one. But it's from GPStamping. I'll put the link below. Way too much polish. I'm scraping one way and then lightly, just the weight of the stamper, rolling the other way to pick it up so that there's less chance of having like negative spaces that aren't filled in. I keep pausing this so I don't have to cut out a bunch. I don't have to edit a bunch out. So hopefully I'm recording when I'm supposed to be and paused when I'm supposed to be and not the other way around. So I'm sitting here wondering about this stuff. So I'm gonna get just a little bit of this pigment powder on a Q-tip and put some sticky base on here. And I think I'm just gonna try to like dab a little in these spots and see if that will even work. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, just add just a little bit of color. I've seen several people suggest you just take your top coat and paint it on your stamper instead of trying to not smudge your stamping, which I really don't have a lot of issues with that anymore. But we will give this a try. Oh, it slides around on there, but that looks like it worked and didn't smear my stamping, and there's still some on there. So that is a really cool idea. I don't know who came up with it. Don't know that I've really seen any videos with people using it this way, but I know I've had several people tell me they did this, so that's cool. Then just go ahead and do whatever kind of top coat you want to use. So that actually worked, just taking a little bit of that pigment powder and some sticky base coat and then just tapping on just where I wanted to, and it's kind of like a jelly. Alright, so they all are numbered underneath 1 through 6, so they do belong together. As you can see, there's not very much in there, but if you've worked with pigments whatsoever, you know a little teeny tiny bit goes a long, long way. I just put a gel base coat over this and left it sticky and just cured it for about 15 seconds instead of a full cure. And I can't get this stuff to stick to one of these sponges, and I did turn my flash on, But you can see it's kind of sandy. It's not like powder powder. This reflective stuff is. So let's see if we can kind of buff this in and see what we get. The silver, and it is reflective. I can see it on the camera. I can't really see it, you know, face to face here, but I can see it on my lens. I can see it in my viewfinder that it's reflective, kind of like reflective tape on a bicycle. Let's put the white on here. It's a little finer. Ooh, cool. That is cool. I'm gonna put another coat, I think. This is the silver and that's the white. And I'm just kind of trying to buff in a second coat on a sticky layer of gel. Using this with regular polish, I don't think so. But there just really wasn't any instructions and I really couldn't find anything on it. But it is super cool. Hope it's showing on camera. It's just really, it's just like a reflective vest or bicycle reflector. I don't know where you would really need that. I don't know your life. Maybe you go to raves. Maybe. I mean, you know, I don't know. Ooh, bicycling in the dark or walking down the street in the dark, I guess. It would be good. People would see your nails reflecting. Here I am, don't hit me. So I'm going to use this stamper. I don't recommend using a new stamper or one that you're really, really fond of to do this kind of thing. And you can see, maybe, this one I've used for this kind of stuff and for picking up water marble. And so it's got acetone on it and it's kind of dinged up, and so don't use a new one. I'm just going to put some on the stamper. Kind of buff it in. And then I have this switch sponge to clean my brush on. And put it here. See if we can get like a little bit of a gradient going on. And this thing is from Lena. It's a Pixie dry brush cleaner. I don't know. I bought it from a group buy, so I'm not sure the cost, but I'll put the link below. And I've just got regular white stamping polish, not gel. It's not gel stamping polish. And let's see if we can just pick up that. And you're just gonna pick that up where you put that pigment. And it's just going to pick up the pigment on the polish. And I'm just going to brush it off. And there you go. That's how you stamp with pigment. And like always, you're just going to use a lint roller or piece of tape to clean off your stamper. Okay, so before you ask, you absolutely could do this with gel stamping polish, but you're going to stamp the image onto your nail and then tap your pigment on it, then cure it, then buff it off with the brush. If you try to pick it up like this with a gel stamping polish, you're only going to put transfer the polish onto your nail. The pigment isn't really going to stick, because if you've ever used gel stamping polish, you can get 2 or 3 images from the same stamp because it's so wet. It just keeps sticking to the stamper. So there's the answer to that question. I know that I'm going to get down below, but any other questions, please put below. If I missed anything or you want to know anything, if I can answer, I will. And I've just got a couple of spots here that were a little bare that just didn't transfer, so I'm just going to take a little brush with the polish and touch it up. And this is more or less how you would do it if you were using gel stamping polish, and you're just going to put the stamp on and then tap it over the top of it. Alright, there's a look at both these plates, 100 and 101, the reflective pigments, and how to use the reflective pigments, or any pigment really. So if you haven't checked out Beauty BigBang already, please go check them out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please check out the discount code below. It is just GL325 for 10% off at Beauty BigBang. I think when you go up there, they offer you 8% right off the top. So stick GL325 in there and get 10%. Just like other companies, this is from China. It does take a while. So you do have to be patient. It takes 4 to 6 weeks to get your order. All right. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I hope you liked it. Bye. She got a new lobster taco. It's so nice and pretty. Squeaky. I know, I love that lobster taco. I have no idea what she's doing. What have you got over there? What? Oh! So much for tape. Oh my gosh. Oh! Get a treat. Okay. No! And not for you! As doggy treats. He doesn't care. Sorry, guys. No treats for you. Baby's eating them all.
Boogie boogie boo. Boogie boogie boo. Boogie boogie boo. Boogie boogie boo.